Hello. So my bath has gone in. Oh, you're sliding, you're sliding. My bath has gone in, and he's just getting ready the floor for the tiles. So I think we're at a point where we're thinking that the tiles should all be done by the end of the week, because today's Tuesday. He's not in this afternoon, but me and my mum popped in to the flat on the way back from aquarobics, also known as drowning, in our family, because on the very first lesson we all ended up at the deep end, and my mum is the shortest of the three of us. My sister is like 5'8", I'm 5'6", and I want to say my mum's like 5'4", 5'5". So when we all ended up in the deep end, we just started giggling, and we call it drowning now. I am just listening to a bit of a podcast while I sort myself out. So yeah, it's like 1:30. Well, it's 1:38 as I talk to you right now. So yeah, Can I be bothered to do anything with this today? I think I might just brush it and plait it. I had some lights arrive today. It is just my bedroom light that I need to buy now. I've been looking at stuff on Amazon that have like a light. Oh, you're sliding again. So it's just my bedroom light that I need to get. I've had some lights from Dunelm turn up, and I opened them up to check them, and they are so nice. They're like a white kind of like a whitey cream colour. So there's ones that have a drop on them, so that'll be lovely over my dining room table. And then I've got a set of three that kind of all face slightly different directions. That'll be the main living room light. So yeah, I first saw them in kind of like different colours, and then I just thought, based on what I want to do in there, I think white or cream will work better. So yeah, those lights have arrived. And what else has arrived? Had a Holland & Barrett order arrive this morning. Managed to get a really good discount on some lysine. So yeah, my dad had a wine delivery, because my dad's one of those people that likes to order his wine from Laithwaite's. But it means we've got a nice big box that my dad has saved. So I'm going to go see if there's anything that I can pop into that box. I've got loads of white roll from when I was a massage... Well, I have to I'm a massage therapist. When I was a mobile massage therapist that I would use on my bed, on my couch. So I've still got quite a bit of that left, so I can use that to help like pack boxes and things. And I'm already using some to protect like mugs, and I can't even speak. I've got a box of pots and pans in the spare room at the moment, so I should be able to take that over at some point, because there are a couple of cupboards that I might be able to start putting stuff in. I've already put stuff into the corner cupboard because I know that they don't need to go into that cupboard again, but there are a couple of things in regards to the electrics that still need access to, so I'm figuring out what can go where. I think I can probably take my pots and pans over and put them in the bottom drawer. I don't think there's anything to go in that bottom drawer, but that is where the induction hob is, so I don't think it's a good idea to put anything in the drawers at the moment, actually, just because of where some of the electrics need sorting. Like, the first fix is all done, but there's a couple of extra bits that are going to happen when he comes in for the final fix, because we realised that it made more sense to put an outlet in the... Because I've already got... Is it 3? I think I've got 3 outlets already in the utility cupboard, and they're above where the shelf has gone in, and the washing machine is going under the shelf. So yeah, the plan is to get another outlet put in underneath for the washing machine. So Lewis will sort that. I think he was a bit of a panic. He was just like, but I didn't quote her for this. And it's just like, it's okay, because I've already paid the majority of it, I think. Did I pay all of it? It's just like, no, just send me another invoice and I'll pay off the rest of it. It's fine. Because we knew there might be some changes as everything went in. But yeah, loving the kitchen. It looks beautiful. I cannot wait for that to all be done, and the protective things over the flooring at the moment, for that to come up. But we are getting ready for decorating and going around and decorating everything white. So I think my sister wants to be involved in a bit of a painting party. I've got some old scrubs of my mum's, because my mum used to be a nurse before she retired. So I've got old scrubs that I can wear for painting. So I'm really looking forward to that. And as I keep flip-flopping on the colours that I want, there was a house nearby that has done like accent walls, and there was one that I saw that was a yellow wall, and it was like, oh, that's beautiful. I'm not doing a yellow wall, don't worry. But it did look really nice. But in the bathroom, it showed some blue paint on the walls and orange towels, and I just saw how nice the blue and the orange went together. So yeah, feature wall stuff. Originally I was thinking of doing teal on the big wall where the fireplace is going, and then I was just like, but do I just want to go grey and get my accent colours from elsewhere? But now that I've seen the blue and the orange together, I want to put blue on the wall where the door is, where the dining room table is going to go. So it's going to be on the smaller wall, so it doesn't matter how dark it is because it's going to be one of the smaller walls. So I'm looking at having kind of a dark blue navy kind of colour on that wall to really make the orange chairs pop. And then millennial grey sofa. Like, I know what sofa I want. I have seen it, I've sat on it. So there will be another trip to IKEA at some point. Oh, let's just tell me my like, what's the notification? My watch is all charged. But yeah, so I'm thinking of blue, a dark blue. Like, I don't know if you can. I have blue curtains, so I can probably, I think these are from Dunelm anyway, so I think we'll go back to Dunelm and get some proper nice blackout curtains. I did already have a little look in Dunelm at them, and I did find some nice teal ones, to be honest. But all this, when people was like, oh, what, this is all in the sale, it's great, and they looked at it and it was for a door. It was a door one. That my sister's got a sewing kit, so she said if I find anything that's a little bit long, she can always take them up, because we're just trying to figure out what would be best drop wise, because, well, to be fair, both rooms, the there's a radiator underneath the windows, so it's just figuring out what the best drop is on the curtains based on the radiator, and whether I want something that comes down or whether I want something that's a bit shorter so it doesn't cover the radiator. Ugh, it's so weird that there's so many things that you don't realise you have to think about. Yeah, it's so exciting. We think that by the end of the week there should be a lot of the bathroom pretty much done, which means it's going into fireplace, carpets, furniture, all that kind of stuff. So I do have a fireplace that I like. It's 100 centimetres across. I just need to double check the height. That wall in my living room is still covered at the moment. So as there's less things in the living room, I can go through and just double check the height and the width of how much that fireplace will cover. And then once I've confirmed, I should be able to just order it. It's just literally just doing the final numbers check and just checking it's right, which hopefully it is. So yeah, I found a fireplace that I like. It's white and it's grey. It'll be perfect for, just because I'm letting my colours come from the curtains, the pop of colour in the chairs with the orange. I've got some gorgeous cushions, which I'm sure I've shown at some point. But yeah, it's so exciting, and I just can't believe how quickly everything feels like it's come together after they got back from holiday. Because for those who haven't been here before, my plumber is actually a really good friend of the family. He was at school with my sister, which means he was technically at school with me. I just don't remember him from school because he was a few years older than me. His partner, Pip, danced with my sister when we were younger. So yeah. And then they went on holiday to Barbados with my parents without me. But yeah, but I have absolutely nothing in the diary tomorrow. I'm not at work, I'm not at the theatre, I'm not singing, I've got nothing in. So me and my dad are going to do a dump run, because we still got some tiles that we're trying to get rid of, but there are rules on how often you can go to the dump with tiles. I think it's once a week at my local. I'm going to go do stuff. And I need a cup of tea. I mean, I've already had 2 today. I had one this morning. I had another one when I got back from drowning. And now it's coming up to 2 o'clock. So yeah, I need a cup of tea. So yeah, I'll see you later. Taking stuff to the dump today. Good morning. I've just arrived at the flat because a man is going to be fitting a smart meter today. So let's open everything up a little bit. Open some windows because It's a hot day, and I need to pop the kettle on. So yeah, I'll show you the bathroom in a second because some of the tiles have started going on, so I'm not allowed in there. I'm doing water from my sink, which I haven't done yet. So let's pop you up there. Let's do that. I need to make a cup of tea or coffee for the guy. So we have tea and coffee and a few mugs. Brought one over with me. Oh, sorry. Keep the blind closed for now. But yeah. Do you want to see the bathroom? So the first trials have gone down. I came in yesterday, it was literally just those two, but now he's done this bit as well. That gap, that's basically where the wall has been brought forward to cover the waste pipe, because you see, you can't see it anymore. And so that is where my mirrored cabinet is going to be. And then he's going to cut out a little bit of that one as well. So I've got a recess basically for my shower things. So it's like a little shower shelf. So exciting. So yeah, the kettle's on, ready for my cup of tea, and he should be here within 5 minutes anyway. And bought an apple, because I haven't had a chance to have any breakfast yet. I can't really drive on an empty stomach, but fortunately it's only like 5 minutes from my mum and dad's house, so I was just like, okay. And then because it said it might take up to an hour to actually, you know, install this smart meter, so depending on if he actually needs me here or not, I could always take a walk down to the shop and grab a pastry or something. So yeah. Also, what I completely forgot to tell you, Lewis, the electrician, is coming back today to the final fix. So yay. So this one's going to be an on-off switch for that. That's going to be one outlet, and then we'll also get another one put in underneath for the washing machine. So yeah. Chris was also joking about the washing machine actually fitting in there, and it's just like, we took measurement. I'm sure he's taken plenty of measurements. I'll sort it out. Yeah. Kettle's just gone. Just keeping an eye in and ear out. That mug needs to come back. Yeah, Diva, Andy's. It's just to let you know. My plumber, fitter, etc. loves the Legally Blonde mugs. And because he likes the Legally Blonde mug, as I'm walking into things, because he likes the Legally Blonde mug, it also means that he likes the Night at the Musicals mug. So, yeah, I bought the Night at the Musicals ones back as well. Yeah, got my cup of tea. This was a mug that my best friend Jenny got me years ago. Oh, she got it for my 30th. I'm 36 now. Yeah. There is a car out there, but I would have thought he'd be in a van. I think that's him arriving now. So yeah, this morning, getting an e-meter. It really does feel so quiet in this flat. Like, I don't hear anything from the neighbours downstairs or next door. So, make me wonder how much noise I can get away with. The man is here. He said, obviously, because nothing's plugged in, it'll have to be capped, and that's fine. And then, once everything is plugged in properly, which has actually happened this afternoon, so then it can be uncapped and all tested properly. But he did say that there may be an actual valid reason as to why the gas wasn't put on an e-meter and the electric was, and that is signal. Because the electric is at the front of the house and the gas ones are at the back. So he said it may not work as an e-meter, but at least it'll look better than what was there before, which is as old as the old boiler. So yeah, Chris, who is fitting the bathroom, should be here soon, but he is also a certified gas engineer person, so he can always have a chat with the guy who is doing the smart meter about what he'll need to do once everything's plugged in, which, as I said, is happening this afternoon. Final fix is happening this afternoon, so we should be able to sort everything out the rest of the day, really. So it's actually kind of ironic, I don't know if that's the right word, that this is all happening on the same day. So, yeah. But yeah, this is the wall that I plan on painting blue, which will work out really nice with the dining room table and the chairs that are going to be orange. I have orange chairs, and I want this area to be kind of like my reading nook. So I'll have like a bookcase, I'll have like a nice chair, and my L sofa will go along here with the L coming out this way. I have chosen a fireplace, and it's going to go there. I just want to double check the height of where the fireplace is going to come up to, and then I won't have a TV above the fireplace. I want it to the side, and up there, so I want to get a nice good cabinet with some storage in it to go under the TV. So lots of things happening. And then when I look at the bedroom, there's still a couple of options here. Because the idea is to have like coloured curtains, it could just be blue curtains, because that's what the plan is for the living room now, just blue blackout curtains. So if I've got blue curtains there, this could be my feature wall, because I'll have my dressing table. There's a plug under there, which is great, because I can get like an extension cord in for all my bits. But there is one that I've seen on Wayfair that's quite nice, which isn't too tall, but it has lots of storage in it, so that'll be really great. And then I think the wardrobes would stick out a little bit, but I'm looking at the taller ones from IKEA, so it'll come out slightly up from this post. The idea is 2 100cm ones and the bed, so it's either have 2 100s next to each other and then the bed, or 100cm bedside table, bedside table, wardrobe. It's just kind of seeing what makes sense, especially because on that side you've got the curtain. I have to think about this more because we're getting closer. But yeah, there's actually a KD carpet right next to where I got my kitchen from. So, and I've looked online and found a carpet that I like. So, yeah, once all of this has been done, and I've ordered, well, once the fireplace is in, then I can get properly measured up for the carpets. But we do want to do all the painting and the glossing and all that kind of stuff while the old carpet is in, because that way we don't have to worry about anything. You know, this is not a carpet that resists anything at this point. So, yeah, hopefully Chris will be here soon. I can't see him, but I can hear him. But he looked at it and was just like, yeah, that'll be easy to do. Just close my door. It is early. I did get a message just when I woke up at like 7:30 saying, really no, sorry, I know it's early, but I am on my way and I should be there for 8. So I messaged him back and just said, just let you know the cat's currently unoccupied, so I'm on my way too. But at that point it was like 22, 1:45. So I was still managed to get here before him, which was lucky. Can you tell how happy and excited I am about all of this finally getting done? Because, admittedly, the process of getting the e-meter has been a bit complicated, because it was booked in for months ago, but that was when the old boiler was still in, and it was just like, wait, this feels like I probably shouldn't do that. But then again, now knowing stuff that I didn't know, they would have just capped it, because the other one would have been condemned anyway, because it just wasn't working, and there was extra bits on that weren't working, and then there was a leak, which meant that there was a big thing of water at the bottom. But yeah, when this first got installed, there was a leak, but it's all been fixed. So yeah, we did have a piece of paper confirming that there had been a leak and that it needed to get fixed. But yeah, when Chris gets here, I'll find out if I still need to be here or not. But, yeah, we'll find out. So it's not quite finished, but it's almost there. That is my storage. Ah! Oh my god, it was beautiful. That's my socket for my toothbrush. Oh, to have this much storage in here is insane. And it's all plugged in because it has lights. Look at that. That's my shelf. My shower. Perfect height. And that's where the handheld is going. It's really not far off, guys. It is so close. It's just got the cupboard to go on, and then the sink and the side of the bath. This is so cool. And it's so nice. This tile was on clearance. I ended up with all of it. And it's beautiful. I mean, look at it. It is just lovely. It's so exciting. I think he's just got that. You can tell where the last little bits are going to be done, but... Can you tell I'm happy? This is so much fun. Until the money goes out of my account. Because Chris will invoice me at some point. So, it's the last day of the Yorkshire show today, so I think the traffic driving home is going to be quite busy. But also, I want to go to the flat. So, the way that I would normally go is going to be full of show traffic. So I'm going to have to go back on myself slightly, I think. But because I've been sent a picture, excuse for the gum, that the washing machine has been put inside the utility cupboard. It fits, but I'm looking forward to seeing it in person. So yeah, time to go. Excuse the sweaty face and dry lips. Just popped in on my way home from work, and bathroom door is on. Sink all done. This means if I flip the water. Yeah, screen's on. Oh my god, it looks beautiful. My little pen. This is my bathroom, people. I will take proper pictures and stuff and videos once all the stuff off the floor is filmed, but yeah, and that was the way that made sense for the loo roll holder, because if it was, because obviously it would either be going that way, which didn't completely make sense, but where the toilet is, so having it standing up means that it won't fall off. So yeah, I've got that. So exciting. But then also the utility room, as Chris has been calling it. I got this picture sent through today, which was why I knew I had to come in. Washing machine's in. So the washing machine is in. But it's in. Does this mean that that's all? Yeah. So yeah. Oh, it's got a 30-minute wash. That is good to know for when I have to wash my uniform. It's getting really close, people. I cannot wait to show off the full transformation. And to be honest, I'm excited to, well, my family, my mum and dad have been seeing it, it's been going on, but my sister hasn't been in this flat since I bought it. So, yeah. It means this room is, oh God, it's like empty. I say empty. I mean, they're getting ready to replaster the ceiling in here. It is so weird just to see like the washing machine not in here because it's in the utility room cupboard. I'm guessing that's just stuff to go to the dump. Yeah. Close that door. And then that used to be in the other room. Oh, I have got a new one. I've got the new, it's replaced the old one. Oh, I got a new one, yay. I knew it was worth coming in here. How hot it is in here. It does feel warm. 27.5 degrees. I think it's still like 28, 29 outside. But yeah. Yeah, that's the wall that I want to paint blue. And then I'll have the blue curtains on this side. And then my sister's given me some wallpaper, which I think would look really nice here. And then to complement the wallpaper, I will have teal curtains in here. That is what I'm leaning towards now. You can see me flip-flopping on so much, but this is what happens. This is what happens when you are decorating a house or a flat. There will be things that you will change your mind on. And it happened when I was designing the kitchen. It happened when I was designing the bathroom. I nearly didn't have this tile, but I asked to see a different one when the first numbers came back, and this one was on clearance, and I got all of them. And it's been the perfect amount to do the bathroom and the kitchen. So, yeah. So, yeah, next. I mean, we just need to clear the living room a little bit. But yeah, fireplace. I know which fireplace I want. It needs to be delivered here, so I need to sort it out so that somebody can be here. So, yeah. Between work, parents, and whatever bits that Chris needs to finish off, I need to make sure that somebody is here for when I order the fireplace and get it delivered. And then I'll be sorting out we'll be painting and decorating and then replacing the carpet. Never done, people. It's never done. But yeah, I'm now going to go home, have my dinner. But it's so happy. I'm so excited. More boxes. My parents on a dump run. I would go with them, but I'm working. So yeah, I couldn't make it to the dump run today. But yeah, just getting ready to leave to go to work, and I need to take up my prescription because that's still here, that I picked up yesterday. I'll just pop that there. Yeah. Boxes everywhere.